なかなか厳しい戦いでございます。到着しなきゃいけないのが10時30分なんですけども、現在、Google マップさんの到着予想時刻は32分、2分オーバー、さらに、ガソリンを入れなきゃいけないというね、ちょっと困っている感じでございます。追い詰められた我々どうなるのか、ちょっと本当にワイナリー巡りができるのか心配なスタートでございます。やばい。最初のワイナリーは世界遺産のとこでしたっけ？
そう、コントラット
ですね。さあうまくいくのかな。スーパーマンだね。
Answer your emails.
Yeah.
So this is a 150 years old facility. Contratto was founded in 1867. Yes, it's pretty old. Those are our advertising campaign that was used for the sparkling wine in the 1922. That was made for just for spirits and vermouth in the 1925. Both from Leonardo Cappiello, who was the most important advertising artist back in the 20s.
Great.
And now these are our labels.
すごい広いの。広い。
It's cool and cold.
ちょっとです。
So basically we are going to do a round tour inside the cellar. So it means that we will never come back. So we are doing a circle. We get in from this door and we arrive directly from in the tasting room.
Okay.
The oldest part is the last one that we are going to see. It's under the street level. So under this corridor, there's the oldest part. The new part that is not so new, because actually the new part was made in the 1898, so it's 120 years old, is inside a hill. So we will reach 40 meters underground, just keeping the street level, only because the hill grows above our head, so we don't need to step down to reach that deepness. That's because this place is very old, and when it was built thinking about the condition that we need for the winemaking, and since there was no technology back in the past to help to create those conditions, the only way to create those was to try to put places underground. So we have a constant temperature and darkness, of course. You know, if you don't have the electricity, it's not so easy to create these conditions.
Great.
So
広いな。
Here we have a couple of frames with a few labels. Here you can see a little bit about our history, but in the same time the history of Italian wines. The history of Italian sparkling wine starts from here. Canelli is where the Italian sparkling wine was born.
Here
in this village.
This village.
Yes, we are considered the oldest champagne house in Italy because we are still using the same facility and the same technique as back in the past. We are 151 years old. Couple of years older than us, there's Gancia in the other side of the river that is actually the first sparkling wine producers. And we started to make sparkling wine back in the 1800s with the Moscato grape. So the first Italian sparkling wine was an Asti Spumante. Asti Champagne. We were allowed to call this one champagne back in the past, not anymore since almost 80 years, but we were. And that's because the champagne was super sweet in the 1800s. Yes, so every wine used to be sweeter.
地下へと すごいかっこいいですね。家があんなに広いのにしかもすごいな。
うわこんなに広い。わお。
This is the part that is known as a cathedral.
お客さんなんか面白いこと言ってください。
面白いこと時代の流れっていうものを僕はここで感じるんですね。何年もなのかな。
何年ものかね。上と同じ広さがあると思うんですよね。
You already seen it upstairs. It was used for the dare l'energia per far
コントラ
questo.
ット今はスピレッタが資本でやってるそうですね。
すごいな。
よく見るやつですね。すごい色がオレンジ色。
So basically,
ファンノワール。
we
Yes.
you see here.
Yeah.
This is East.
East.
イーストね。
Now it's dead.
Yeah.
But he worked a lot before to die. That's what created the bubbles
Yes,
in the
yes,
bottle.
yes.
So we age the base wine for around 7-10 months in a still vat right after the harvest, and then the following year in the spring we bottle the wine with the yeast and the sugar inside, and then the bottle stays still in this position. That is that part of the process when you see when we have bottle stays in a wall of bottles. Basically, it stays in this position for 4 years at least.
いいや。
But the secondary fermentation doesn't last so long. They last a couple of months.
A couple of months.
Yes, in a couple of months the yeast dies because he has no more sugar to eat, and because in every bottle we reach 6 bars of pressure. So the environment inside the bottle is not so enjoyable. So the yeast dies. But it starts to release the flavor. That's why it's so important to keep the yeast in the bottle for a while. After 5 years, we have a more complex wine, fine bubbles, and we are ready to disgorge the bottle. Disgorge means to release the sediment, the yeast from the bottle. But before to do that, the gorgeman, exactly. We need to collect all the yeast on the cap. And what we do that? So how we do that? So first of all, we shake the bottle as he's doing.
Yes.
So that's a very important part of the process because we need it to remove the sediment from the glass. Questo te l'ho fatta io. And then we put the bottles on the pupitre, the rack, this kind of thing. As you can see, the bottles are perpendicular to the pupitre at this stage. If we keep on going, I'll show you what happens later. Grazie, Gora.
Grazie.
Grazie.
As you can see, the hose has a different shape from the benches that we saw outside.
Yeah, different.
It's a little different.
ノーベンチですよ。
That's because it is not just a rack where you can put the bottles just to stay. You need to turn every bottle 1/8 each day. So the hole needs to have a specific shape that allows the bottle to be turned and lifted in the same time. I'll show it to you.
Oh, great.
You see
Wow.
the stratification of this soil.
Yeah.
You know? That's allowed you to understand that we are inside the hill, and that's a limestone.
Yeah, that's
Stratification of different soils and different density of soil. So, since we are talking about more than 100 years ago, there was no explosive wood to dig this kind of soil, so they needed to dig everything by hand.
Wow, by hand?
Yes, it's a 5,000 square meters dug by hand. After week, we put this little mark on the bottom of every bottle. As you can see, every bottle has a white spot on the bottom.
Yeah. We found it.
We need it. We need this little mark
あ、印をつけて。
because it's like a clock, you know.
Like a clock, okay?
So when you turn a bottle,
Tutto-
we turn every bottle 1/8 each day, and thanks to this sign, we can see how much we are turning.
Wow.
And as you can see, every time the bottle got turned, it goes a little bit downer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lifted
ちょ
a
っとず
little
つ上
bit.
に上げて。
So in the
ピュッ
end
と
of the process, that's the position.
Wow.
So from here, we arrive here.
は
折りをポンと出すと。お、
That's the finished bottle.
おー。
折りです。
You see, that's the same wine,
おう、
two different stage.
Yes. It's really clean.
Yes,
綺
exactly.
麗。
And once everything is collected on the cap, we are ready for the disgorgement, the gorgement. Once upon a time, it used to happen by hand. They used to keep the bottle upside down like this, approaching this kind of barrel. They used to open the bottle inside the barrel very quickly, stop it with the thumb. The problem was that the challenge was to have, you see, that's a bubble of CO2. There's gas in it. If you lift the bottle too quickly, this bubble reaches the cap and brings the sediment back.
Ah.
But if this bubble reach the top, you lose all the wine immediately. So you need to be very careful when you do that because you don't want to lose all your wine, but in the same time you want a clear wine. So you want a full bottle of clear wine. So that's not so easy. Not so easy, but we have a guy who works for us since 40 years and is able to do that. Yes.
Every day, Dego Juma?
No, he's not doing it anymore by hand. Now we have a machine to do that. Yes, but he does the remouage every morning.
Ah.
So he turned 300 bottles in 1 minute
Wow.
because he's doing it since all his life. So now that we have a machine to do the disgorgement, and it means that so this machine works in this way. So basically, we freeze the neck when we have the clear bottle, the clear wine, and the sediment here. And when the neck is frozen, we can put the bottle upside down. There's no problem anymore.
Yes, it is.
After the disgorgement, of course, we lost a little bit of wine. It's not such a huge amount of wine, but a little bit. So we need to refill the bottle.
Yeah, yes.
We are making wine with no dosage, pas dosé wine, not brut nature. So we are refilling the wine only with the same wine from another bottle.
Okay.
But we are allowed to add sugar, the liqueur d'expédition. That is basically sugar and brandy, sorry, not brandy. You can add spirits like Armagnac, Cognac. So the liqueur d'expédition, the refilling is the taste of the house, is what make the wine kind of recognizable. But we don't use it. We're making wine only vintage sparkling wine. We don't blend the different vintages of wine and wine without dosage.
Great.
早い。
早い。
かっこいいですね。
早いね。
ちょっとずつちょっとずつ向きを。すげえ。
もう角度が全部一緒だよね。
職人だな。
すごい。早え。
少しずつ回して、だんだん上に向けるっていう。
はあ。60 degrees. 60 degrees.
It does a 1/8.
1/8.
1/8. Yes.
早いですね。すごい、全部この白いマークがあるんですけど、向きが全部一緒ですね。素晴らしい。
いや、いいよ、いいよ、いいよ、いいよ。
ガーツェ。すごい。最後の。ボンジョール。
The aging of the base wine. This is the machine for the Opening the bottle that should in the
ここでボトルを埋めて逆さまにして凍らせて、
refill the bottle. The cork. Yes. And again one.
コルクがめちゃめちゃ入っている。すごいですね。
That's a souvenir.
これで
for you
丸く
guys.
するのか。
New cork.
お
You can keep it and you can compare it with a used one. If you try to, you cannot.
コントラットに来てますね。もうピエモンテの超老舗スパークリングのところなんですけど、そこで作られているこちら今回ねコントラットが作っているスピネッタラベルのアスティですね。
アスティなんとシャルマ方式だけども
24ヶ月
24ヶ月ステンレスの中で
やる
寝かせている
ね。
とすごいです
すごいね。
オリーブの香りですね。
でちょっとレモンのようなスッキリとした感じ、でちょっとした塩味も感じてこれはずっと飲めますね。
そのアフターが全然ベタつかないんですよね。
そうなんだよね。もう普通アスティとかってなるとベタってなってなんかもう飲んでもう一杯飲んだけどもういいよってなっちゃうけど、これはぐんぐんいける。うまいね。
これはブルーチーズとか食べたいですね。
そうだね。ちょっとしょっぱいものとこれもう永遠に続く甘いもの辛いもの甘いもの辛いもの甘いもの辛いもの
マリアージュ
最高です。いやソムリンポイントは 3.7 ぐらいですね。すごく
素晴らしいです。
これはすごい。
お値段が23ユーロ。
23ユーロ。いやーこっちに来ないと売れないワインかもしれないですね。モンテ物産入れてくださいって言いながら
アスティ
素晴らしいワインです。
はい、コントラットのテイスティング終了です。
隅々まで見せていただいて、
すげえですね。25ユーロかかりますけども、もし近くに来たらぜひ行ってみてください。なかなか面白いですよ。
チーズ、ハム、
いろいろ出してもらいましたね。
お土産にコントラット
ね、シャンパンストッパーもらいました。さて今からまた45分ほどかけて次のマテコルジア行ってきます。はーい。